Well, hello, everyone. It is Monday, June 17, 2024. I am Doug. It's time once again to play some Wordle. John Agus 9820 writes in, when you were down to two guesses, there was a third word besides staff and stall. Stagey also fit. How about using stagey for an opener? Yes, stagey. And a quick side note. For those who do watch to the end of the episodes, it makes me so happy when you do, and we preview the next day's word. You'll notice on yesterday's episode, I referred to the word stagey as staggy, which is quizzical to me because I'm not sure what that word is, and I'll give you a quick explanation. We were actually on vacation all last week. All those episodes you watched were pre-recorded in advance. That was literally the last thing I had to record before we could go on vacation. So I guess that was a little bit delirious. Apologies for that. Now that we've made nice, let's get to stagey. What do we get with stagey today? By the way, my vacation was fantastic. I know you're all wondering. It was wonderful. It's a great time, very recharged. And stagey gives us the big goose egg. Perhaps that's what I get for mispronouncing it. What we do get is an open board. I can do anything my little heart desires here. So let's see. What would be an optimal second word following stagey? We could do, there's a couple ideas here. How about crude? C-R-U-D-E. Pronounce that one correctly. It'll get us a number of good letters. Let's give it a shot. How about, is the answer to today's puzzle the word crude? No, it's not, but we do get an R in position. So not too bad in terms of recoveries. We still have the I and the O in the classic vowel bucket that could be used. I feel more interested in O than I. No particular reason, just a hunch. Maybe you could have R-O-O words like broom, I suppose is a possibility. Although now that I think about it, it's really the only double O word. Oh, you know what's interesting to me? Let's see here. How about we could leave that R in play where it is. How about the word brown? That will get us a lot solved in terms of vowel mysteries, because if the O doesn't light up, we know there's at least one I. Four fairly good letters of what's left, and you never know, it could be the answer. So let's see, is the answer to today's puzzle the word brown? No, it's not, but we do know that there's at least one O in the puzzle, and it's not, strangely enough, in the middle. So having said that, the most likely place that O is going to live is in the fourth spot. And this kind of makes me think that there's not going to be an I involved. I also don't really necessarily think that there's going to be another O. So let's just do a quick visualization here. I'm looking at blank R blank O blank. Interesting. So then the question becomes, in this hypothetical, what's in the middle? And that's where I think this theory falls apart a bit. Yeah, it kind of falls apart a little bit here. I guess, you know what one possibility here is? Oh, it's a little scary because we're already on our fourth guess here. Prior is interesting, isn't it? Because that would be a case of there actually would be an I and an O here. Prior is an interesting possibility. I don't think that we're dealing with OR blank blank blank. I don't think that's a possibility. I don't think the O is at the end. So this is compelling. Again, not sure how I feel about using this as a fourth guess. We only have two left. Now, let's look at the good side on this. If this is not the answer and the O is not in position, I don't see that happen. That's the thing. I just don't see that happening. So because I can't see that happening, actually, I feel like this is our prime suspect here to be the answer, the word prior. So I think I have to go with my instinct here. and see what we've got. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word prior? Yes, it is. All right, so there you go. A little nervous on that fourth guess to do something, especially when you had to repeat a double R. There wasn't like a lot of new insight to be gained if we weren't correct, but in fact, it worked out just fine. So we were able to solve the puzzle in 4. And there you go. Yes, like I said, just returning from vacation, went out to the West Coast to do some filming for my other channel. It's All Doug in Games. It's going to be Tuesday tomorrow. And we are going to be, let's see here, opening with the word learn. I believe there's only one pronunciation on that. So hopefully you'll join me tomorrow and we'll learn eventually what the answer to tomorrow's Wordle is. See you then.